Hi, it's Lou again. It's still the 9th. I did a couple, at least 2, maybe 3 videos earlier, and I had labeled them as the 8th, but they were supposed to be the 9th. I keep losing days. But anyway, just like I used to do in the old days when I was macrame and going crazy, if I got something done and I thought it was so beautiful, I had to go share it with somebody, you know. So here I are, trying to share with you guys, and I won't be able to see what you can see. But I'm just going to do a real quickie, and I'm so excited. I like it. I decided to go ahead and do it kind of like paper towel. And I went downstairs and went ahead and got a paper towel and brought it up here so I could measure by it. Okay. So the paper towel, it seems to me, is like 11 inches long. I'm not quite sure. I think it's 11 inches long. And so you'd have to have your fabric like 12 inches long or something like that to get to that right dimension. But see, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be whatever you want. And I just wanted to show you what I just did. Okay, because like I said, I cut up a bunch of material. Yes, this is Lou. And it's the 9th of October, 2025. And this is just going to be quick. I just want to show you this, okay? Hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'll just aim. Don't drop the camera. Okay. Can you see it? I'll try to go slow. And then there's a shadow on it, so that's not cool. I know. Turn on the flashlight. I don't want to. Anyway, for my 5x5 squares, and then these other pieces of fabric that I cut off the 5x7s, I pieced together something and did a quilt as you go, like I've been watching. And so I'm kind of excited. So for the stupid, there's a shadow hanging over me. Maybe it's me. I'll turn it around again. So this is that terry cloth stuff. And that's my farm. I had 10 by 10 squares that I cut into 5x5s. And I'm just excited that that worked out, okay? And that I've watched enough tutorials to find out what to do. Now, right now, that's just the front, okay? I'm just going to make tops. And then I will get some fabric to go with it. Or I will use the terry cloth. I don't know if I'm going to cut up on my terry cloth for that. But I did like it. The other one I did, I showed you guys, one that had the kitties and the black striped, kind of, sort of. I'm not into stripes, really. But so that's why I like this. This is kind of weird, offset, and cute. And it's farm equipment. So I have the option to either trim it with a bias. Is that the right thing? I don't think that's the right word. You know what I mean? You can go and get seam binding. That's what it is. You're binding it with something else. Otherwise, I'm going to just sew it and do just like I did the other things. Sew it, turn it inside out, you know, and trim it. Because that's easier than binding. It just depends on if you need more room. So let's see, what did I end up with? Well, basically 6.5 by 11 is where it's at. And that's not sewn, okay? I mean, in other words, I've got to trim it out. And that'll be a 1/4 inch all the way around, which will make it 6 inches. It'll make it 6 inches by 10.5. So that's probably why that lady said that, because she was going by these squares. Yeah, I had it all placed out, all beautiful. And I could have taken some ribbon or something and, you know, did a checker thing. But I like it the way it turned out. And I guess I can lift it up and show you the back. The lines going across it. That is where it was quilted. In other words, it was sewn right down to the batting. I'm losing my voice. And I'm not quite sure what I'll do, because I like having the picture non-interrupted But I might still, once I put a backing on it, then I will probably need to do a little bit of quilting, meaning some lines of sewn thread going through there so it can hold the back on tight. I don't know that I would do it just for looks, because I like the way it looks right now. Okay, so that's enough of that. I know you guys are probably getting tired of me, but I'll be popping up here and there, okay? I've got so many 5x5 squares that I cut, so I'm gonna take this as a template and do some more. And I'll show you them too. Okay? You guys take care. Bye.